Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Curious Earthling channel. Um, I have a thing that I'm curious about today. Maybe you can help me out. It has to do with, hey, here's my pet chicken Squawky. She's sitting right here with me. Um, I'm curious about something I don't hear about on YouTube, and it's, maybe it's there, I don't know. The Manhattan Project, that was 1939 to 1946. As we know that a lot of the news, history, most all of it, as we come to realize, has been fabricated and propagandized. So we don't even really know what's true. So the Manhattan Project, um, now that we know that, we highly suspect that nuclear weapons don't exist. Um, what were they doing in the Manhattan Project that was all compartmentalized, that nobody knew what was really happening? Nobody knew how everything came together for security reasons. I have a theory that it was to set up the infrastructure, assembly line production for television sets post World War II. Because everything just kind of fell right into line and TV sets rolled off the production line. Everyone wanted one, and all the propaganda that comes out on televisions. I mean, I watched the live moon landings in 1969, which I believe were real up until maybe up until 10 years ago. Pretty naive, but I don't know, Squawky, what do you think? Um, from what I understand, when they did the testing, they'd have soldiers stack dynamite as a comparison to the real nuclear bomb, which was maybe 50 miles away. With the soldiers were doing the same thing, and they would tell the soldiers that were stacking the dynamite that the real bomb's over there. When they were stacking the dynamite over there, they would tell the soldiers that the real bomb was over there. So it was a great orchestrated, project. Um, you know, Likely when they hit Nagasaki and Hiroshima, they just, carpet bombed them and everything went up in smoke. All the wooden huts and whatever they were living in, it was a firestorm. If you look at some of the photographs, you'll see as chimneys are still standing. So it was probably just um, a massive firestorm from the carpet bombing. And they've always told us that if there was a nuclear attack, there would be, for a million years or hundreds of thousands of years or thousands of years, the land would be contaminated with radiation so that you couldn't do anything with it. But what are Nagasaki and Hiroshima today? Thriving cities. So I'm just curious. Maybe you can help me understand what the heck is going on. And how long are we on here now for? 3 minutes? I guess that's long enough. Let me know in the comments what you think. Was the Manhattan Project for nuclear weapons, which likely don't exist? Or was it for television assembly line, for weaponized information against its own people? Or was it something else? I'm just curious. Maybe help me. Squawky, say goodbye. Press the red button. Squawky will always be with me when we do a video. All right? My pet chicken. She just loves, hanging out. And we have long-term conversations. He hasn't been able to answer anything about Hiroshima or Nagasaki or hey, look back up here, or the Manhattan Project. So I'm just curious. Let me know. Thanks for watching.